Sometimes it feels like the sun will never rise, like the birds will never sing again. Believe in a power greater than what you are going through. When you don't know what to do, keep breathing.
That's right. When you don't know what to do, just keep on breathing. From the City of Angels in Los Angeles. And to all my listeners out there in Radio Land, I'm Dave, the Caregiver's Caregiver at caregiverdave.com. Also coming to you live and on demand 24/7 on numerous syndicated radio and podcast networks on 26 global and audio platforms, including iHeartRadio, iTunes, YouTube, Spreaker, and a whole bunch more. And we're also simulcasting this on the Neil Haley Show, which he has heard on hundreds of channels and millions of viewers. So we're very proud to be voted #1 caregiver podcast of the top 50 on Player FM, #2 on FeedSpot, and #2 on Caring Village. And we have an especially exciting show planned for you today. Carletta Cole is the lady of the hour. She's planning a red carpet event, charity event for caregivers. She goes and, well, I'm going to let you, Carletta, tell our audience what you do, because you can do it so much better than I can. But welcome to the show. It's great to have you on again for the third time. That's almost a record for my show.
Thank you, Dave. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Carletta Cole, and I am the founder of Caregiver Safe Place. And I am also a celebrity hairstylist and a wardrobe stylist as well.
Wow, and you're a celebrity also. The celebrity. Say hello to Neil Haley from the show.
Hey, how are you, Carletta? Now, tell me specifically.
Hi, Neil.
Basically the event, because that's what we for the syndication about the big event coming up and more about it, so people can understand that can still purchase tickets before Wednesday and all that. Give us some updates on what's happening.
Can send donations if they're in New York and can't make it.
Yeah. So the show is Runway to Compassion. It is September 21st from 6:30 to 9:30. Red carpet arrival. Celebrities will arrive at 6:30. And it is in 501 Broadway in Santa Monica,
California.
Yes, California. So they can actually purchase tickets. Well, I hope California. They can actually purchase tickets at runwaytocompassion.org or caregiversafeplace.com.
And so what celebrities are going to be attending the event on the red carpet on Wednesday?
Neil, now if I told you that, then it wouldn't be right. We have to make sure that they have to come to see what celebrities are there.
Oh, it's all a surprise. Oh, my.
Oh, it's a surprise. And you know what's funny? It's a surprise for me as well, because I have no clue. My producer has been working, head to toe, and she has been getting them in, but she wants to keep it a surprise for me as well. So we're all going to be surprised all at the same time.
And I told them a lot of these people literally come at the last minute.
They do. Yeah.
And then
like she's getting confirmations.
Right.
As of right now, she's still getting confirmation. So I can tell you one celebrity that is definitely going to be there, that is a co-host, is Sophia Flay, Bobby Flay's daughter.
Oh, wow.
They have a new TV show that's out now. It just became I think on the Food Network. So she's a co-host, and I'm sure her dad will be there. But we got to keep that secret to make sure that people just come on and see what's going on over there.
Oh, wow. So, go, Dave.
No, I was just going to say, explain what Caregiver Safe Space is all about, how it started real fast.
So Caregiver Safe Place is a nonprofit organization. I started it because I took care of my mom for 4 years. And because of the fact that I tried to find several avenues of assistance as far as for mental health, mental breaks, respite care, things of that sort. And I couldn't find anyone to assist with that. without having to pay out of pocket. And as a caregiver, you know, Dave, as you being a caregiver, you know how strenuous that is when you have to go to work and you also have to have a caregiver there, or you want to just get time to yourself and you can't. So what I did was I decided to start my own foundation so that I can assist those caregivers with mental health, with respite care, and also give them up to 8 hours of caregiving services to them to be able to go out and get some assistance, as far as like maybe going to the spa, going to the beach, getting a hotel room. We will try to get the sponsors to donate those packages, go to the golf course, you know, even if it's men or women. We will have sponsors to donate, or either we will buy the packages for them and then pay up to 4 to 8 hours of caregiving services for a family member or another friend to come in to help them.
And see, your mother, what did your mother do for a living before she got sick?
My mother actually was, she was a housekeeper. Look, they're buying right now. She was a housekeeper. So she's also a service provider. She was a supervisor for 17,000 employee hotel. So
now, were you going to have her?
She was pretty good.
If she was still alive, you were going to have her walk down the runway?
Yes, that was her encouragement for her to start to walk again, because she loves dancing and she loves fashion, and so it was just exciting for her because it was like, okay, I get to do this. I get to walk down the runway. So that's the reason why I decided to start the fashion show, because I wanted it to influence her to want to walk again.
So how did you start as a celebrity hairstylist? How did you become a celebrity hairstylist?
Well, my son is actually an actor. So I started cutting his hair, and then I would be on set and they would ask me to cut other people. And I was like, I'm only cutting my son. So after I actually was approached by a couple ladies that was asking me, was I a hairstylist? And then I decided to start doing hair. I've been doing hair for about 27 years now. But when I got to LA, was introduced to doing hair on set and things of that sort.
Oh, wow.
Well, photo shoots and things of that sort. So then I love fashion. So I end up into fashion as well. And I've dressed a couple celebrities, and also I'm doing a couple of celebrity celebrity singers. I do their hair as well on a regular basis.
And you can't say who the celebrities are. That's part of of being. You just brand yourself celebrity hairstyles. They will not.
Hairdresser to the celebrities.
Some of them I can tell you. I've done a couple. I've done Shanice, and I've also done Cindy from En Vogue.
Okay.
I've done a couple males. I mean, it's hard. I don't want to throw their names out there and then make it awkward for them, because then they see me, they see them, and so I try to keep it very low key, so they don't know where they are. Wherever my salon is, they can't just track them.
Okay, so you have your salon too, as well as the place where
I work.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I work mobile, and I also work. So I go to celebrities' homes. And I also work at a salon, like I rent a booth. I've been going from salon to salon right now. Because of the show, I haven't really had the stability, because it's been me leaving. I have to go out of town. I'm promoting the show. So I haven't really stayed at a salon. The salon that I was working at closed down because of COVID. And so after that, I just decided to go mobile.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you want to rent a chair, my granddaughter has a salon right there on Lyons Avenue in Newhall. Just let me know. Cheap plug.
I definitely will.
Shameless plug.
I will.
So this isn't the first date that you came up with. You tried to do this a couple of years ago, no? Tell us about that.
Yes. So what happened was my mom, because of my mom, May 2019, because I was trying to encourage her to walk and everything like that. Her mom actually passed September 21st, 1996, and I took care of her mom and held her hand for her last breath as well.
Wow.
And so I was saying, okay, well, mom, let's do an event, the fashion show, so that we can honor grandma, and that way, it's fashion. She loves it, and we just keep it moving. So she was excited about it, and as you will see at the on the video at the show, and then she felt sicker right before the show. So I end up doing a smaller event for a Navy vet that I assisted with a lot of different things. And I pushed the show to September 21st, 2020, but my mom passed September 21st, 2020.
Oh, that was not a good time to try to do it. Your mom passing.
No,
No, but see,
not at all.
some of the effort you're putting into promoting this one is important. And I think that the press around the world is excited because, as I've told Dave before, everyone has a caregiving story. They're either going to need a caregiver or have become a caregiver at one point in their life. And when people don't understand it's going to happen before they know it, it's good to have resources like yourself and Dave out there to talk to them about the process of caregiving and how it's such a challenge and how much that caregiver needs a break. And that's one of the big things. You want to give a break to that caregiver.
Definitely. And that is what my goal is. I'm here to assist with any caregiver any family caregiver. Let me make that clear. Any family caregiver that is out there that needs assistance, because a lot of family caregivers don't understand that they're caregivers. They feel like I'm just trying to save my loved one's life.
Right.
I'm not a caregiver, but you are, and you need a break, because even when I was taking care of my mom, I just wanted to be her daughter again. I didn't want to just be the full-time caregiver, and that's all she looked at me as, is somebody that's just going to feed her, or walk with her or something. I wanted to be that loving daughter that I was before she was sick. So, people need a mental break, and I want to make sure that I get that for them.
And you're so right about people not realizing they're a caregiver. I mean, you might be a neighbor watching your next door neighbor struggling to pick up the papers. Hey, let me get that for you. Next thing you know, you're putting the groceries away. Next thing you know, you're helping them reach things. Next thing you know, you're taking them to doctor appointments. Next thing you know, you're his caregiver. Say, wow, how did this happen?
Exactly.
And the number is so underestimated. I truly believe it's a third of the population, because a lot of people don't realize. And then there's 6 million minor caregivers that should be in school, but they're saying, "Oh, you're not going to school today. You got to take care of grandma." And they're not protected under labor laws. They're not getting an hour lunch break and 20-minute rest breaks and all of that stuff.
Exactly. Well, I can tell you from experience. My son was 17, and him being an actor, well, he started at 16. And him being an actor and being homeschooled, I had to work. And so because I had to work, he was stuck there, taking care of my mom, feeding her, and the only thing I had to do was come home and change her. And so because of the fear of him leaving, we would take her with us to fly all over to all the shows that he was doing. Wow. But then when she got where she couldn't walk anymore, he would have to be there with her while I was working before the caregiver got there, and after the caregiver got there until I got off work. So that is very draining for a young minor, but he did it, and he gave up 2 years of his career to make sure that he was there for his grandmother.
And see, that's powerful, because he shows already the maturity. So tell about his acting. So what has he been in? What commercials? Tell us a little bit about your son's acting career.
Well, his name is Makari McCausland. He just finished filming a movie with Skill House with 50 Cent, and I think Proximy, the production company that produced Saw. So I think it's Proxy. And also he's been on Game of Silence on NBC. He's been on the originals on the CW. He's been on Army Wives. That was Lifetime's #1 drama. He was David on Army Wives. He has been, he's been working since he was 3. And he's been in a host of commercials and photo shoots in Orlando, Florida. He's everywhere. Well, he was, when he was little. And he has more credits, but I can't think of them off the top of my head. But if they go on IMDb and look him up, it's Makari McCausland.
Okay, great.
You've been a good mother, and I'm sure he'll take care of you very well in the caregiver fashion in your old age.
Well, I'm hoping that he doesn't have to. I hope my insurance will take care of me.
Yeah, then he can just come and visit you.
All right. Yes. So I think that's the great thing is the entertainment field caught that bug because of your son. Now you're in the entertainment field. Where do you see this event going after this year? Or you have other plans for your organization and stuff? Tell us.
Yes, we're actually going to do a Christmas benefit for caregivers. Right after this, we're going to try to get it done the 1st of December. And we're going to give certain things away for caregivers. We're going to try to get these businesses to donate like packages for massages or nail packages, or even for them to go and go shopping at one of the stores, or go to the golf course, or go to wherever that I just want them to be able to relax and do things that they used to do. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to have a Christmas benefit and take care of these caregivers for Christmas.
Fantastic.
So you're honoring a couple of people. Tell us about that.
I am honoring Mr. Dave Necessi.
Actually, just
this
FYI,
caregiver.
FYI, it's pronounced Nasani.
Nasani.
There you go.
I've said that on every station.
I know.
You should have told me that.
Well, I just did.
Nasani.
I've done the same thing to other guests.
I didn't know Nasani for a while, so I finally called him Caregiver Dave Nasani after about 14 episodes, 16 episodes, couldn't say Nasani. So of co-hosting with him. Now I know, hey, I'm with Caregiver Dave Nasani. I'm waiting to not call him Caregiver Dave and call him Gasoline Dave Nasani or Dave Nasani Entrepreneur.
Gasoline expert.
Because Gasoline Expert Dave Nasani. Or just Dave.
Yeah, I wear many hats.
He wears many.
So who's the other honoree?
And the other honoree is Louis George Jr. He is Bow-Legged Lou from Full Force. And he also played, they played the bullies in, what is it? Kid and Play on House Party.
He's a celebrity.
Really? Oh, I was a huge fan of House Party and Kid and Play and all that. So
he's a caregiver celebrity.
Yes, and he is a Grammy Award winning producer.
Oh wow!
As well, he's produced a lot of people, even
see
celebrities.
Now see that's a celebrity right there that you're having, and your son's attending too, right? He's going to be there, right?
Yes.
So that's 2 celebrities already.
Celebrity friends.
Oh, I'm sure there's going to be more than 2.
How did you get that out of me?
I mean, come on now. No, I mean, I was a huge fan of Kid and Play. What role was he again? Do you remember when in the movie?
It was the brothers that were the bullies.
Okay.
He was the brothers that were the 3 brothers that were the bullies. But they are, I mean, if you look them up, they have, they're pretty popular.
So who was he caregiver to?
He is a caregiver to his mom, and she's in her 90s. And the thing that makes him special, the reason why I chose the 2 of you, is because you're men, and men don't normally have
unusual.
that bug of being able to not that you don't want to, it's just it's hard for you to, that emotion is hard. So for him taking care of his
and the
mom,
empathy and the sympathy, all that stuff.
yeah. so that's why I decided to do men this time. But I can tell you, it's with him. I've been watching him handle his mom, love his mom, and spend overnights and nights, not going to sleep. And also he
putting
has
his career on hold, I assume.
Yes, like it's hard for him right now to even get to the service. I mean, get to the fashion show, because he has to make sure that everything is in line, everything is in place, because she lives with him. So he has his daughter and his niece and his brothers. They're all taking care of it. And so with this, he also has a degenerative eye disease that causes blindness. So he is really trying to work on himself, so that he can make sure that he's alive and well for his mom.
Oh my gosh, dude. Well, Dave,
Yes.
This is great to finally be on your show, co-hosting with you versus you always on my show and you the co-host. Now, I mean, you guys need to be honored as caregivers. Just amazing, both of you, and what you do and what you're doing for caregiving. And so you're going to have different events each month. Is it a nonprofit organization yet, or is this just basically you're just doing these events to give caregivers respite? Or do you have a nonprofit?
Yes, we are a 501c3 in the state of California, and you can look all that information up on caregiversafeplace.com.
Excellent. Dave, anything else to add to this interview? It's great. We honored the two people. We talked about all the different things. The celebrity she's not telling us. So then Dave's going to be texting me pictures. Like when I got home on the little red carpet, and he's like, who am I in picture with? I said, who am I in pictures with right now? I'm like, Dave, do you know who you're in pictures with? And that was so he'll probably be saying the same thing again. So everyone needs to check that out. They can donate anywhere. And Dave, I guess you'll close out the show.
Yeah, give us the website again.
Caregiversafeplace.com or runwaytocompassion.org.
And they can get the tickets. They're $75 a piece. If you're a caregiver, it's no cost. Is that true?
Yes, that is true. And also we will have a celebrity chef he's worked with a host of celebrities as their personal chef. And also he will be providing a lot of delicious foods. We have an open bar, and also so it's 21 and up. And we also have food, drinks, and also the red carpet with the celebrities, so they'll be able to take pictures with the celebrities.
And that celebrity chef, of course, is not Bobby Flay.
No, but he's close to it. And also, I forgot, we have a comedian, Lionel Dalton. He will be there as well, doing a part of the show as comedy for the show.
I can't wait.
All right. Well, I'm
very busy
hearing about it for both of you guys.
And if anybody wants to just donate money,
much.
If they can't make it, if they just want to donate money, is there a place to donate at that website as well?
Yes, they can go to caregiversafeplace.com.
And they can just write a check for like $10,000, $20,000, whatever they feel like they can afford.
Yes.
And that will increase the number of caregivers that you can help.
Yes.
All right.
That will help. And I will make sure that I post pictures and everything so everyone can see the event.
Excellent.
Thank you. Carletta, thank you so much for coming on the show. And thank you for doing this event. And it's just in a couple more days, Wednesday, right?
Yes, I'm so excited. We just did the run of show, so
I got to get this show out there. Neil, get this show out there.
I will.
All right. God bless you all. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Thanks, Neil.
Bye.
Thanks, Dave. Bye.
See you guys. Bye.
Bye. I'm Dave Nasani. My fourth book, Secrets from the Hammock, Uncommon Wisdom for Uncommon Times, is a #1 bestseller on Amazon. As a young boy, I was told I possessed an unusual amount of wisdom for my age. As a young man, I found myself counseling friends and older family members whenever they needed answers to their problems. Then at 21, I read the Bible for the very first time and learned how King Solomon asked God for wisdom instead of riches